Good morning everyone. I'm Kumar and I have been teaching social studies and life skill education in grade 12, and I'm going to take an interview with a smart, good, disciplinarian and very creative and powerful, strong girl, Jenisha Basnet. She is from grade 12 and I would like to welcome her to this interview program. And welcome Jenisha.
Thank you, sir.
First of all, you have to describe about your family in short.
My family is a joint family. In my family, there are my father, my mother, two younger sister, and grandfather. They are all supportive members. Always help me in my problems and love me a lot. They have provide me all the facilities that I need the most. They encourage me in every stage of my life.
First of all, there are many types of family. Generally, joint family and single family. You have joint family. It is your very good luck. You are very lucky person to have grandfather with you, and grandfather had so many experiences in the life, in the society. So, how does he suggest you to be a good, to go forward?
He is a loving person and he loves me a lot and always says that this is good and this should be done, then which is better. He denied me to do that work and encouraged me and said you have to study for a better life.
Very good. Your grandfather is very good and encouraging person. And personally, I know him also. He was very brave person also. He was very clear and very brave also. Good person, loyal person in the family, family and in the society also. Good person, social worker also. And you have to say about your past. You have been reading in class 12, no? Now, you read class 11 and 12 in this school. Before that, you read. You passed the AC from another school. How do you want to remember your AC and previous classes?
First of all, that I miss that school very much. Their teachers were very kind and good-hearted. They encouraged us in every problems, and my friends were so supportive. I miss them a lot. They have encouraged me so much. First of all, I was not good at study. They encouraged me and said that you should do that, and they encouraged me.
Thank you for your good memory. And I think you had so many friends in the class. And out of that, whom do you remember as your good friends, close friends, best friends? Say some of the names of your friends.
There were a lot of friends. I remember Ayusha Chaudhary, Rubina Sunwar, Manisha Karke, and Kallika Shrestha.
4 students were your very best friends, no? Good friends. They encouraged you. And if you want to remember one event, one incident, that is called one program you did with them, and it is still that is memorable, or you have been remembering that thing, no, with them. What activity or what did you do or what incident do you want to remember with them?
In that school, I don't participate in any programs, so I don't have any experience.
Not only good programs, sometimes I think you went to picnic or visit. Otherwise, sometimes you went to see different programs like puja with them, no? Something you did. So, what incident do you want to remember?
In grade 8, we went for Science City, Siliguri. We spend much time together and share the things and know about different things in that place, and we had so much fun.
Very good about your friends. And now you have remembered your 4 friends, no? Now, if you want to remember your past teachers, when you read in class 6, 5, maybe otherwise 9, 10, whom do you remember?
All teachers were very good and kind-hearted. I want to remember Dipendra Adhikari sir. He is the teacher of English studies. It teaches us in a very good way that all students understand his teaching. He encourages all of us. Sometimes he used to say jokes and create a good environment in classroom, and he teaches very well.
Adhikari sir, you remember, no? And if you have any type of experience that you felt very bad in class 8, 9, 10, anything.
In grade 10, that I used to be very unhealthy. My health was not good at that time, and I faced many problems in studies, mainly in math subject. I don't perform well, and my score was low, and the teacher just humiliated me.
It happens. It is natural in the world, no? If you get high marks, everybody will praise you. If you get low marks, nobody gives you any praise or any good message. No, that's good. But we should not be worried. We should not worry about this. We have to continue with plans. Now you have already remembered your friends and teachers also, no? You have just come to this school to study management. You have chosen management subject. There are so many options to study, to continue 11, 12 classes. Why did you choose the management subject?
I was reading account subject from grade 8, and I felt that I can do this subject in better way. So for the studies I choose management, and my goal is to be a designer, but unfortunately my dream cannot be success, and I have to choose this.
Yeah. Designer means what subject, what thing designer? Fashion designing, furniture designing, different house, that is called architecture, engineering. What is?
My goal was to be a fashion designer. I was curious to study that subject. I like that subject very much. There was so many scope for that subject, but my family don't get that one. So
Still you have this chance. Management means when you pass class 12, you can choose the fashion designing subject also, bachelor. Otherwise, more than that also. That college is in Nepal itself. You can, if you go to India and other developed country, you can get master degree also, PhD also. There is PhD personnel also in Nepal in fashion designing. It is good, but it is new subject for us, so that many more parents, guardians, people don't understand about this. You can continue, and you have chosen your by force. I have to say, no, by force management. What is your another aim except fashion designer?
except fashion designer, I want to go abroad for study. I want to study this subject till end, and I want to give appoint in the manager post in the good organization.
Good, very good. I think I wish you best to be successful. No, very nice. And hope always leads us to the destination. And not only hope, no, dream doesn't come true itself. We have to make it true. Now I would like to about your extra activities. What extra activities? You didn't do any. You didn't participate in any extra activities in the up to class 10. No. Now you have been sometimes participating here. What extra activities do you know?
Extra activities in this school, I mostly participate in football. And, I like this game very much, and I am knowing this in this school. I feel happy while playing football. My family doesn't allow me to play football so I do in this school because I want to do that. So
Very good. Actually, it is physical also, mental, not only mental, physical also, and people think so. I think you can continue. So many your expectations can be fulfilled, but other things I would like to ask you about. Present. How many subjects have you been reading in grade 12 now?
there are 6 subjects. They are English, Nepali, Social Samajik, Accountancy, Economics, business studies.
Uh, you have already remembered your subjects and your teachers, your friends of the past, and now you have to, in short, you have to evaluate. Nepali, why is Nepali important to learn in up to grade 12 also, Nepali subject?
Nepali subject is one of the important subject in this country. Nepali language is very important. Although Nepali subject is Nepali is main language of Nepal, but in present people don't know about Nepali much. They are forced to learn English subject more, so Nepali should be studied in further studies also.
No, very good, very good. You have already told you very. Your understanding power is very good, because many people don't know Nepali properly, accurately, correctly. That means very good. And why should we learn English?
English is the worldwide subject. In every country, English is important. If we don't know other language and we want to go other country, English help us in various ways. English will be learned.
English is an international subject. So if we go anywhere, English can help us to understand. Okay. Thirdly, you have been learning economics. Up to class 10, I think you haven't learned it. How do you feel, and why is economics subject important?
First of all, I get some difficulties on understanding that I haven't learned it before. Economics is the subject which we have to learn about how we should manage the money for our living beings, for livelihood. It helps us to in various ways.
Similarly, no, there are three still subjects left. What is the importance of accountancy in this 21st century?
Accountancy subject is the mathematical programs where all the organization which have to be performed. It helps us about our current situation of the organization. It helps us to know the profit or loss condition of the organization. If there is profit, we have to increase that, and if there is loss, we have to improve that and go on the way of profit making.
Okay, very good. And you have been learning business studies. We have given you chance to choose two subjects, computer science and business studies. You have chosen business studies. Why?
Business studies helps us in a business. Actually, I want to start a business for fashion designing, so I have chosen this.
Very good. Business will increase our income and it will make our life better. Very good. And lastly, social studies. No? Why is social studies and life skill education important?
Social studies is about the society, how we interact with each other, and know about the society, and we will make ourselves according to the society and help others.
You have already told you this about society, no? What type of communities, people, do they live in your locality, in your surrounding?
In my surrounding, mainly people are from Kirat, and they used to do labors for their livelihood. Their main job is also labor. They all do labors.
Only Kirats and other castes and communities you have to say all what you remember.
Some Chetris, there are mostly Kirats and some Dimals also.
You have already told about this Dhimal. Dhimal is the first community originated in Belwari, we have to say. First of all, Belwari has made good to live for the human being. That is done by Dhimal community. So Belwari municipality also has given them certificate, recognition, that is the recognition also as the first community of this Belwari. What do you know about Dhimal? Have you ever observed them, their works?
They are very hardworking. They always do hard work, but they earn money and spend it. Doesn't save it for the future. They just want to enjoy.
How much they earn, they want to finish. Day by day, they want to earn and finish. No, or you want to suggest them to save also some money for the future. And you have seen so many sceneries in the locality. No, still literacy rate is not good in Belwari also. What do you think to increase our literacy, or how can we make all the people literate in our Belwari?
Firstly, we have to do awareness programs about the literacy rate. There are a lot of people who haven't got the chance to read in the school. Their family condition was too poor. They can't afford to go to school. But some people got the chance to read in school, but they don't utilize it. They have to study for their future. Don't waste time on other things for their fun. Their future is in danger.
You have very good analysis, and I think you have watched them. We have evaluated very good, nice, no? And similarly, you can see there is poverty also in our Belwari. You have been learning accountancy, business studies, economics also, social studies also. What do you think? What things should be done to make our Belwari rich, or all people of Belwari can be rich? How can we make them all rich?
Firstly, we have to provide the opportunity to do work for their livelihood and encourage them to do hard work, not only spending monies or doing fun activities. Their aim should be to do hard work for to earn more money for their livelihood and satisfy their all needs and wants.
Yeah, very good. And you have already told me that, no, about your hard working. Dream doesn't come itself true. I have already told you this. What are the plans you have done to make your dream true?
I have made plans. I have to study harder to get my aim success. I have planned to study in Australia for further studies, and I am doing harder work from now, and I will go there after doing IELTS from my one up, and I will study there.
You have chosen Australia out of more than 200 countries. How much do you know about Australia?
Australia is the city, so most developed cities one in the world, country in the world. And there is many facilities from other countries. There is a high chance of studying. Their technologies are advanced for the studies, and there and the students who study in Australia has good capacity. So I want.
Very good, because there are many people who have succeeded in Australia, like Ses Gale is one of the richest person of Nepalese. Similarly, there are so many people around us who have gone to Australia for their study and for their job also. That's good. Now I would like to come again to our surroundings. What natural properties does Belwari municipality have, or what natural properties do we have here? Do you know some of them?
The main property is for natural forest. This is the main resources which we have to preserve it. But people are cutting down trees continuously and doesn't plant trees on there. So it's becoming cheaper, which harms environment badly.
Natural, only jungle, forest.
What
And
reason?
wetland, rivers, Can you say some of the names of the rivers and wetlands surrounding you, nearby you?
Amuna, Londra, Chisang.
Okay, very much. I think you have to learn so much about our locality, and very soon you are going to participate in the final examination of grade 12. You have only, I think, about 5 to 6 months. What are the plans to get better marks, better grade?
I have been working more harder than before. I have made a schedule for studying, and I read that study different subject in different times, and I have divided in different parts, and I am following it for the better marks, and I will give 100% of mine.
Very good. And there are some friends, classmates, who want to study better, and some of them are lazy also maybe. What do you suggest? What do you want to suggest to those your class friends who are not very interested in their study?
There are many students who want to study but do not study in home. They always waste their time on mobile phones, on games. They should study in a home for their future. They should not waste their times in such activities which is not important for their future.
Very good. Your suggestion, no? Suggestion, not condition. What suggestions, what advices do you want to give them? What should they do? Not to do, you have said, no? What to do by them?
Firstly, they have to make a schedule for studying. If you want to study, then first you have to manage time. All the times you should not get in studies. Also, you have to be you have to fresh your mind also. And first of all, if those subjects are easy, then you must not make more efforts on that. Which subject you have, which you feel hard, that subject should be studied more times.
Now you have been learning here, and very soon you are going to participate in the final examination. What type of teaching methods, teaching activities, extra activities do you want to suggest to your teachers and administration of this school?
In this school, teachers are very kind-hearted and always supports on our activities. They teach us in a good way, but sometimes we don't understand the way of their teaching. They should improve their on teaching levels for the understanding of the students. In the same way of teaching every day, the student can't understand properly. So teachers should improve their teaching way according to the students' understanding level.
Very good, and you have to organize also one discussion program. I think tomorrow is Friday, no? Friday tomorrow we shall organize one discussion program, and you have to tell them, encourage your friends also how to teach, what type of program should we organize, no? Very good. And lastly, I would like to ask you one more question, no? You know the life up to now. What is life you feel? You know.
Life is full of problems which we have to solve it ourselves, yourself. And there may arise different obstacles in your life, but you have to face it strongly. You have to be strong for the difficulties also.
Very good. Now, do you have any suggestion, message, words to your friends, to viewers of this interview?
Thank you for watching my interview. For my friends, most of the friends are very kind at me, but someone get jealous of me. But we don't have to be jealous. If you want to if you want to be as me, you can do work. You can do work hard for improvement of your one.
A very good suggestion, and for good interview, for your answer, I would like to thank you, and I would like to wish you for your better success again for the third time, no, for the third time, and I would like to thank to our technical camera person, our teacher Vinayak Subedi and Jenisha Basnet also. Thank you. Thank you.